we're going to talk about pantries for a minute. Um, I've said it before, and I think walk-in pantries should be it should be building code that every house has a walk-in pantry. They're fantastic because it gets all the essential storage out of your kitchen, and the rest of your kitchen now is a nice area for work and meeting and gathering and all the other things we use kitchens for. But if you don't have a walk-in pantry, you've got some options. Tall pantries. So these are two identical tall pantries on either side of this fridge. One has rollouts and one just has shelves. So depending on what you're putting in there, the rollouts might make sense. Obviously the rollouts add cost, probably in the neighborhood of $200 a rollout, something like that. So, you're adding $1,000 to the cost of that cabinet if you put rollouts in it, versus the shelving. But those rollouts can really help you organize and access. If you took all those tiny little spices and jars and things and just stuck them on a regular shelf, it'd be a nightmare reaching back in there trying to find anything. So that rollout really makes a big difference. And then, there's a KitchenAid right there.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that, like
stuck in the back, and the blender. So yeah, you get quite a bit on that shelf. Blender, KitchenAid. That looks like about 2 gallons of cooking oil or something. I'm not sure what that is.
It's olive oil.
I've never needed that much olive oil in my entire life.
If you're making pasta, that's what
you need. Yeah, that's about a 5-year supply for me. But so that's one way to do it. What's nice about these tall cabinets, and it's not, you don't recognize it at first, but it's a ton of storage. So 2 tall cabinets, 36 inches wide. So 36 inches of tall cabinet is equivalent to 6 feet of regular upper and lower cabinet. That's from a storage capacity point of view. So if you're lacking in storage, just one tall cabinet can make a huge difference in your kitchen. In fact, we work with clients all the time where we take out closet style pantry, or we put in some open shelving so they're losing cabinetry. They feel like they're losing storage. And we put in that one tall cabinet, and it takes care of all their needs. And it's surprising because it just doesn't feel like it, but it does. It's a lot of storage. The nemesis of every kitchen, I think, the closet pantry. Yep. These things, if you have one of these and you're going to remodel your kitchen, tear it out. Yes. Put in a tall. What do you think, Erica?
Oh, definitely. As you can see there, it really doesn't cause for organization. It kind of just calls for you it fits right here kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And on those wire shelves, you can't really place certain types of items on it. They'll fall over, mm-hmm. Things of that nature. So yeah, we're actually currently doing a kitchen where she has one of these. And the really fun ones where they're deeper, just a little bit deeper than 12 inches, but you only have 12 inches of storage on the rack, which is horrible. So right. When you take that out, now you have 24 inches of storage and organized, like you said, like all those little spices and different things now can go on that shelf, and you can pull it out and you can see them, and then you can put them back in.
Yeah, there's more storage in this skinny tall cabinet than there is this big closet. Another thing with this closet, a wall is 5 inches thick. So this wall is 5 inches thick. So you're automatically losing 5 inches of space, right? Mm-hmm. And then the sides of the closet, you're losing 5 inches on each side. So that's maybe potentially 10 inches of space you can't use. Not to mention then you've got wasted space here between the doorway and where the shelf starts. You can't get up here above the doorway and store stuff up there. They're a mess. If you're remodeling and you have the opportunity to tear that out, I highly recommend it. Now, the downside to tearing them out, something to consider, is underneath those walls you're going to tear out, there's no flooring. So you're going to have to, if you're redoing your flooring, no big deal. If you're not, you're going to want to talk to your contractor and make sure they can patch and blend that flooring for you. Or you got to get creative and think of something else. But that's one challenge when you do tear them out, is patching the flooring can be an issue. Oh, the gold standard.
Yeah.
Walk-in pantry, the butler's pantry. I mean, I don't know. Is this a kitchen or is this a pantry? It's got a window.
It's a pantry.
That's a pantry.
Yeah, in a very fancy house.
That's a nice.
Yeah.
Very
That's
easy.
better. That's nicer than my kitchen.
Yeah, you should see the kitchen in that house.
Yeah. But I see, Erica, these are more and more popular. People are doing kind of the main kitchen for
Mhm.
serving and kind of for hanging out, and it's kind of like the show kitchen.
Mhm.
And they have this sort of second kitchen, this big walk-in butler's pantry, where a lot of the prep and cooking, and that's where all the mess happens.
Yeah.
And the guests,
Actually, I've done a combination of one that's like to the left, where we actually put the laundry in there as well.
yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah. If you want
So
your,
they had the front loaders. We made the countertop go over that. It was like a double height, and
Mhm.
it worked out really cool because it looked just like that picture, but we had on the back wall we had the washer and dryer.
wash and
Yeah,
dry.
I've seen a situation like that too, where they had their washer dryer in there, and then they also had like a full freezer
Right.
Yeah.
so that they could have extra food storage.
I've also had people, I had this one client, they took out the coat closet that was in the kitchen area and we turned it into almost like a walk-in pantry. It was a deep coat closet. It was actually
Okay.
it was just a wasted space. So we turned it into a walk-in pantry with actually we put a wine fridge in there. So
Oh,
it
nice.
turned out pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's a good spot for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like my microwaves and I like the microwave in the pantry because it's out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously all your bulk storage. But yeah, all that walk-in pantries I think are fantastic. All right.